Lots of various fungi around today, and a few bits that we are looking for. I'll speak about the characteristics later. It's the beginning of the season, and so they're not absolutely in abundance, but there is a few. Now, over here somewhere I saw another little bushel of them. Now, of course, there's many that aren't, and people have to be very careful. That isn't. Now then. There were times in this field when you could come and find copious amounts, and you still can, but they're only just beginning, you see. Season's only just beginning. They love this moist grass, and it's a little bit frosty this morning. This is the type of terrain that they absolutely adore. And so around this region, I'm pretty sure that I shall find some more. Now, they are not. They're much too big. Lots of characteristics about them are very distinguishable. Oh, there's the second little bushel that I saw. Now, the thing is about this particular mushroom, they have a very robust stipe. It's very robust, and it's bendy, and it's white, and it's not slimy. And you can always pull them out with the root. You pull them like that, you'll always get the root on them. And so here, these little babies, I'm going to leave those because there will be many, many more. Should I leave them? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, I can take that one and that one. Now then, this one's growing next to it. Let's have a look at this one. That one isn't one, you see, people. We have to be really, really careful. That one isn't one. And yet it was going right next to it. And looking at it, you could be confused. So you do have to be exceedingly mindful, because these could be very poisonous. So that was a very interesting little find where we could have made a big mistake. So you really do have to know what you're doing. And you see, I spot this glossy one here, and that one again isn't one, and the stipe bends, and it's nothing like as robust, albeit it looks very similar in the shape. It doesn't have a nipple on top, but it's the perfect shape. But look how flimsy the stipe is. And that is most certainly not. Even though it seems to have a little robust start, but it's slimy. And look how it breaks. See? Now with a real one, you won't get it snapping like that. It will stay together. You can compromise it, but it will stay together. So this is the beautiful energized field, and you can tell that the birds like it. Now they've been doing some digging up here for some reason, and we've lost quite a bit of the potential land because there's many of these strips. It's like they've put in some sewage or something. Now what do we have here? A variety of agaricus. Very silvery on the top. You know what that's about. Now around here is where I've often found them. Looks too white. Looks too white. It's slimy and the undercolour's wrong. The shape is right, but the gills are most certainly wrong. So doing what I'm doing, people, is something that the novice most certainly shouldn't do. And even watching this video, you need to exercise a great deal of caution. Now then, here we go. Come on, why are you stuck to grass or something? That's the big one. Oh, there seems to have been two there. One was stuck underneath the cap. And you have two different colours because you have the very wet ones, very wet ones, and then you have the more drier ones. No, they're not, you see. So people, be exceedingly careful with this stuff. No. See that? No. But look at the cap. You know, people can make mistakes about that. Yes. Now you see these tend to be much darker underneath. So pretty scarce at this moment in time, and they do come quite a lot bigger. They'll get to be about ½ an inch in breadth and about 3/4 of an inch in height on the cap. These are not. I want to find a larger grouping of specimens. And some caps sticking their head up here. Now, down here, this is not. Again, you see. These are now you see we pull it straight out of the root. Look at that. See that very pronounced nipple? Bell shape. That one's broken off. Wasn't very happy with that one. So I'll always do a second vetting on all these when I get them back. Got to be very, very thorough. Can't afford to be making any silly mistakes. Starting to get a couple that's a bit bigger here. That nipple. So you see there's lots of these little ones coming up. There'll be a lot of them in a week's time. And so I'll end this video shortly. And I'll continue to scout around, just seeing where all the young ones are, so I know when I come back where I can find them. They do often like grass like this as well, but of course they're very difficult to find in there. But when they get bigger, you will see the odd one, and so when you see the odd one, then you can move the grass around and find many others. Now, straight over there, something caught my eye, which is not one. You see, I couldn't bring the whole stalk up. It's snapped and it's weak, you see. And it's quite, well, that one would look quite similar to one when it's mature. When the ones we're looking for are mature, that would look quite similar. Again, they look very similar when they're young like this, and the uninitiated could make mistakes. So you have to be very, very careful and do your research. And of course, if you know someone who's very experienced, then go foraging with them. So you can get big ones like this when they mature, but they're not them. You can get them that size. So a couple more minutes to see if I come upon a decent little bushel. Yes. Yes. A bit old, but let's see if we can get the whole. Yeah. You see, you can't guarantee, because some of them, depending on what age they are, that this type will break. Now that one broke. This one here comes out with its root, you see, because it's younger. Very tall and gangly, you see they are. There you see. Anyway, I've given you a good idea now. And so I'll continue to have a little bit more forage around, and if there's anything exceptional, I'll leave it at that.